Welcome to Front Porch Lawyer, where we address the humanity of lawyering. Many attorneys are winning battles in the courtroom, but losing battles in their lives. From interpersonal relationships to stress management, Front Porch Lawyer explores topics that improve your practice, your lifestyle, and even your love life. Leave feeling a little more inspired with a smile on your face. Here's your host, Francine Tone.
Are you a lawyer working from home and starting to feel as if it's worse than it was when you used to have to go to the office? You've been forced into this new normal with no notice, no time to prepare, only to discover that working from home has its stress-creating situations that you did not anticipate. Sometimes you start feeling as if you have less time than you did before. Hi, I'm Francine Tone, and welcome to Front Porch Lawyer for a 5-minute brief. The boundary between work and home can get blurred pretty quickly. You may have work spread out all over your house, in your living room, dining room, kitchen, and maybe even your bedroom. There's no structure to your day, and this can start to make you feel like you've lost some control. You start going down that road of burnout while working at home. So here are 4 tips to curb the stress and keep the danger signs of burnout at bay. 1. Create physical boundaries. Spend an hour identifying a dedicated work area. Maybe it's a corner in your living room or maybe a corner in your bedroom, and gather up all the work-related items that spread out around the house and bring it to that one area and keep it there. Now, failing to create this physical boundary can keep your mind seen and ruminating on work 24/7, and this is what can cause burnout because that's all you're doing. That's all your brain is doing, even when you don't notice it. By sequestering work to the dedicated workspace, you can train your brain to stop having that work brain on when you're doing something else. 2. Create time boundaries. Decide when you're going to start work and when you're going to end work, when you're going to take lunch, when you're going to take your breaks, when you're going to do your exercise. You've gained some time because you aren't commuting anymore. Decide consciously, though, how you're going to use this extra time. If you're used to spending that commute time, say, reading up, catching up on your reading, then use that time to do the same thing. But don't let that time get sucked away doing other work-related tasks. If you have some time left over, give it to yourself. That leftover time can be used for your self-care, which is something you need more now than ever. 3. Reach out to a colleague. Working from home can be isolating, even when you're surrounded with kids, your spouse, phone, video conferencing. You don't have your colleagues, your peers, to chat with over cases and new development on a face-to-face, just right there in the here and now. And you're going to feel a sense of loss, and you may not even realize that's what you're feeling, but it's kind of like grief that you're experiencing. So make some time to reconnect. Call someone from the office and use FaceTime or a Zoom room in order to be able to see that person. It's a little bit more like being there instead of just picking up the phone. If you lead a team, call the team meeting just to connect, not for work. If you're feeling isolated, you can bet your team members are feeling the same way. So find out how everybody's doing. 4. Stop multitasking. I have a whole video on stopping multitasking, but I'm talking about the things you do during the day that you don't realize is multitasking, and you fail to enjoy everything you do. When you're cooking, focus on cooking. Notice the smell, the taste of the food, how it feels when you cut it and prepare it. And when you're on the phone, don't try to make a pot of coffee. Just be on the phone. Don't let work take over tasks that were intended to be your separate personal time. So plan your day the night before to include some personal time, some social connection, and create boundaries. A little planning will go a long way to help keep you grounded and avoid burnout while working from home. Comment below and send me an email with your thoughts and feedback. Be sure to follow me on LinkedIn, YouTube, or Facebook so you don't miss any episodes. And thank you for joining me on my front porch. This is Francine Tone and Front Porch Lawyer, and I'll see you next time.